Hello and welcome to this video. Today we are going to be making the Gota Bop. We're going to get the rice prepared to go into the makgeolli. I have measured out a little over a pound and a half of the Korean sweet rice. I was only going to do a pound, but I got a little heavy-handed in my pouring, so I went ahead and just did a pound and a half, a little over a pound and a half. I'm going to be washing it in this bowl here. Okay. Korean sweet rice is vastly smaller grained rice than most of the rices we're used to, most of the Western rices. You have to be extremely gentle when washing it because you'll damage the rice. So I'm going to take cold water. We're just basically, what we're doing is putting the water into the bowl and using our hand to stir it. And basically you do this and you repeat it until when your water runs out, it runs out clear. We have finished washing our rice. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fill the bowl up. We're going to let it soak. We're going to put a paper towel over it. We're going to let it soak for several hours, probably about 2 to 4 hours right in there. I've seen different recipes that call for 2 hours, some call for 4 hours. I've seen recipes that call for as long as 6 hours. So what I'm going to do is probably go somewhere between 2 and 4 hours and let it soak. Then we'll get everything set up and we'll start the steaming. Also something there's a thought on when you're putting rice, when you're washing it or when you're putting the water on it to let the rice soak, you don't want the water to fall on it directly. You either want to push your rice to one side of the bowl and let it hit on the empty side of the bowl and fill up, or just put your hand in the stream of the water and let your hand break it up so it doesn't hit the rice hard. Got that set down. All I need to do now is get a paper towel put over it, and I'll see you when we get ready to get this stuff steamed. Hello, and we're back. It's been about three and a half hours. So I've already poured the water off my rice. I've taken my cheesecloth and washed and sterilized it and put it in the steamer. And I've got my rice in my sieve. With the that's also been cleaned and sterilized. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our rice into our steamer basket. Cheesecloth up over it. We switch over here. We're going to set it on our pot. I went ahead and I already brought the pot to a boil before I started the video camera, simply because time constraints, and just makes life easier. So we're going to set this over the pot. I'm using a fairly large pot with a lot of water, because this is going to be a 45-minute steam. And there we go. I'm going to go ahead and set the timer. Then we'll see in 45 minutes to pull it out of the steamer and move on to the next step. This video in which we are taking the rice out of the rice steamer, and we're going to spread it out on a clean, sanitized cookie sheet to let it cool. I will be cold crashing this in the refrigerator. A lot of people will go with the whole letting it cool naturally, which is not a bad thing, but for time constraints that I have, we will be using the refrigerator. So all we're going to do is dump this out here, and hold on. Back. I'm going to take a spoon. I'm going to spread this out. On the cookie sheet. Now we will take this and we will be putting it in the refrigerator to let it cool. And once it says cool down to at least room temperature, we will add it to the juke, and we will start our 27-day fermentation process. Hello, our rice is cooled down, and finally it's time to add it into our fermenter. So get the lid off. Set it down on my sanitized workspace. And all we do at this point is take our rice, got our rice in our juke, or go to bop, in with our juke. We give it a good stir. An observation I need to make while doing this, doing the stages of the juke first, I found that from the time I put the juke in for the porridge to the next time I stirred it, it had completely dissolved and turned into water. Or liquid. Not necessarily water, but liquid. I have significantly, move this out of the way real quick, significantly more liquid in my fermenter than I did the last time I did makgeolli. I've got a little bit more than a gallon and a half, but not quite gallon 3/4. And that is a lot of liquid. So now we let this sit for the next 27 days, and on the 28th day we bottle. So until the next video, love, peace, better brewing.